24 people have been killed in Raleigh so far this year, meaning 24 families mourning a sudden loss. And there have been hundreds of other families who've experienced the same grief over the last several years, according to data. Now, some areas of our city have higher homicide rates than others. WRAL's Ali Ingersoll looks at how community members are taking a look at the entire city as they work to stop violence.
Far too often over the last few years, Diana Powell has had to sit down with families who are grieving the loss of loved ones due to gun violence.
A life is a life, and when an individual loses their life, everyone should be concerned.
Powell describes herself as an organizer, activist, and as a violence disruptor. She's involved in a group called Boots on the Ground, an initiative working to break the cycle of violence. Last year, there was a sharp increase in annual homicides in Raleigh. 44 people were killed, up 158% from 2015, according to police data. People in the community Powell works with are feeling hopeless and helpless, she says.
It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to save them now.
Some neighborhoods are impacted more than others. In northeast Raleigh, 7 people were killed. Most are tied to the mass shooting, as that's where the Hedingham neighborhood is located. Southeast and East Raleigh are the other areas which have high homicide counts. When it comes to rates per population, though, North Central Raleigh has the highest homicide rate. That part of the city has a relatively small population with about 6,700 residents, according to census data. But with 5 murders last year, the rate is significantly higher than any other part of Raleigh. Powell says no matter where these are happening, it should be alarming to everyone around the city.
And where does that burden fall at? It should fall on all of us, because we are a community. We are human beings. We are that village.
Last year, Mordecai, Glenwood, and Five Points didn't have any homicides recorded. For WRAL News, I'm Ali Ingersoll.
This is the kind of reporting you'll find in the latest WRAL Data Trackers newsletter, which provides data-driven insights about neighborhoods across our city. You can sign up at WRAL.com/data trackers.